Hi there, Kate Latham-Whitley here from Startup to Setup with a little techie tip for you. A lot of people have asked me about how to create an editable PDF so that their customers and clients can complete the workbooks or checklists digitally. So they could, if they want to, print them off, that's fine, do it by hand, but sometimes people don't always have access to a printer and still want to be able to complete the workbooks or the checklists. So I'm going to show you how to create one for free. Yay, you don't have to have Adobe or anything else expensive, you don't have to pay anyone anything. So this is how you can do it for free. So I'm going to show you by sharing my screen, and I've already created one in Canva. So I've already created my workbook and I'm now going to show you how I'm going to be doing it and setting it up so that somebody can have it as an editable PDF. For this we need Google. So we're going to click on Google. We're going to go up here to the links and we're going to go to Google Drive. Once we're in Google Drive, click on the drop down menu here and click on Upload File. Once you're in Upload File, choose which one you want to have. Choose the PDF you want that you've already saved into your laptop or your downloads, wherever you're going to save it in a file on the computer, and it will automatically come up in alphabetical order. Once you've seen that it's actually all here and it's loaded, right click, open with Doc Hub PDF Sign and Edit, click on that. Only takes a moment to load in. The longer the document, the longer it will take to load up. And here it is. So this is my PDF that I have created in Canva. In the larger boxes here, I put some boxes and I made them slightly coloured there in case anybody wanted to print it out. But I didn't do that with the checklist. So I'm now going to show you how to make little check boxes here and how to make these so that people can have a space to just write in what they want to do. And they can do this digitally. We go up here to Manage Fields. This gives us options. And the options we have here are Text Field, Paragraph Field, and Checkbox Field. Do make a note that Text Field, if I click on that, it's only one line of text, which I can then make as long as I like. And then somebody could then tap into that and they can write whatever they want to write. If I wanted to write more than one line of text worth, it won't allow me to do so. So bear in mind, only use this text field if you're just going to have a simple line for like name, address, date, and you're just doing one line answers. I'm going to delete this now because I'm going to show you this here, which is a checkbox field, which when it comes up, it literally is a little box. And I can, if I want to, I can change the background colour. Let's make it yellow and save just for the moment. And if I want to do the next one underneath it, it will automatically show me in alignment, but it won't have the background colour automatically. I will have to then go in and save that again. So if you're not bothered about background colour, you can literally just work your way down a line here. And I'm going to leave it there for the moment. I'm going to go back up to the pointer just so that I can show you that you can now see that I've done these two out of alignment. So I will go back in, click on that again, and I can move it so that it now is in alignment, the one above it. And I will just need to do the same for that. Now I can then, you can see here that they are checked. Now if you save it, it will be saved with the ticks in the box. So I would suggest that when you want to save it, you make sure that you have unticked it so that it saves your whole PDF without anything written in the fields. So that's for the checklist, just for ticks there. And if we move further down to here, go to Paragraph Field, it will give you one about this size to start with. So you line it up in the corner, take it over to the edge, use the little markers there to make it the right size. Now again, you can change the border thickness, you can change the background colour, you can even call it something if you want to. What will happen is if you want the one underneath and it's going to be the same size, it will automatically, so I can scroll down and just click because it automatically does it the same size as the one you did previously, and I'm going to just click here. And now that would be the whole page done. If I go to the pointer at the top, you can see now that I have it now. Anybody can write in there and that is done straight away. There we go. I'm going to delete it just in case that I forget. So you do a test, make sure you delete it so that you don't then save it later on and upload it with anything written in the text fields. Now because I have done one this side, these here are all a fairly similar size. Let me find something which is larger. So now if I go to paragraph field again, it's going to offer me the same size as what I did before, as I said. So I would need to now make that larger. But bear in mind, if I then come down to here and want it smaller, I'm going to have to bring it down the page, line it up to the top bit, and then move it up to where I want it to be. And quite simply, that is how to create it. The next step, once you're happy and that you've worked all the way through and you've checked it and everything's in alignment and the right size, go up here to download or export. Don't bother changing anything there at all, just click on download because we're talking about just doing it for free within Google Drive and we don't need anything fancy pants. And it has now got success and you can see it here. Down in the bottom left that it is loading onto my computer and saving in my downloads. It's now on my computer. I'm going to click on it here to open it. So this is how somebody will see it. It will arrive like this to them if you send it to them in the PDF. And you can see here where I've done the yellow, you can see that it's now yellow and I can actually edit it digitally. And where I didn't put any colour around it at all, it's just a pale light blue. Now I could have perhaps put a border around it as well, but you can play around with that. And the same goes for this. As you can see, if I click off it, it's got a greyish colour or greyish blue. And if I click on it, I can write anything I want to in this field. And then I can save it and that will be saved there. So I don't have to complete it and do it. I don't have to print it out. So there we are. An easy way on how to create an editable PDF with me, Kate Latham, from Startup to Setup.